Shabbat Shalom. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. We want to welcome Max and Hope's family and friends who are here to begin this Shabbat in which they become B'nai Mitzvah. As you can tell from the instruments in their hands, they are not only gifted in terms of teaching Torah, leading prayer, and reading Torah, but they are also musicians. And so on Friday nights at Beth Shalom, there are wonderful musicians who bring their musical gifts to the service. We thank these are our regulars. This is not your first time playing. This is like at least one time or two times before?
This is our second time.
Second time tonight. Okay, so we don't have to say Shechianu for the music. But we do have a Shechianu moment of you guys becoming B'nai Mitzvah. So we're very excited. We're welcoming all of you who are watching on our live stream. So there's both beautiful music from the instruments, but the goal is to invite you to sing with these wonderful musicians. If you're new to Beth Shalom, you're here from out of town, welcome. You'll find your prayer book in between your armrests of your seats if you're wondering where the things that look like this are. So please feel free to take them out. We use the Sidur Lev Shalem. And join with us now as we begin on page 5 with Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Yeod, Mimelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boakev leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Barchuni leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Yeod, Mimelech, Malachei HaMelachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedkem leShalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei
We're going to continue the service right now on page, Cantor will let us know since he did the outline for this.
Page 20.
Page 20. Romamu?
Yes.
Join with us on page 20, Romamu.
Adonai Eloheinu v'yitakavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'yitakavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'yitakavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'yitakavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romemu.
29, Mizmor LeDavid. Turn with us now to the heart of Kabbalat Shabbat, Lecha Dodi. It begins on page 23. I believe that we're getting into a little bit of a pattern now. The cantor used to like to do it on the fly, but you should assume that we're going to do all the verses on page 23, the middle verse on page 24, and the last two verses on page 25. I'm committing him to that.
Wow.
I'm committing him to
You
that.
read my
First
mind.
three, middle on the 24, and last two on 25. So our guests can follow and know in advance where they're going to be. All right.
השמיענו אל המיוחד אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ושמו לתפארת ולתהילה אדוני נקראתה לה ונשמה נקבלה אדוני נקראתה לה ונשמה נקבלה לקראת שבת לכוון אליך כי מקור הברכה בראש מקדם נעשוך סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה אדוני לקראתה לה ונשמה נקבלה אדוני לקראתה לה ונשמה נקבלה ומקש מלך ירמלוך ומצהי מתוך כתפיך רווק שבט בימי כפך והוא יחמול עלייך נגלה אדוני לקראתה לה ונשמה נקבלה אדוני לקראתה לה ונשמה גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני ים סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה.
Seated. Again, we welcome all who are coming in, celebrating Hope and Max becoming B'nai Mitzvah this Shabbat. Our concluding psalm of Kabbalat Shabbat is the psalm for Shabbat. It begins on page 27 of your prayer book.
מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר כזך ומותך בלילות. צדיק כתמר יפרח בארץ בלבנון יזכה, שתולים בבית אדוני, בחצרות אלוהינו יפריחו. עוד ינומון בשיבה, דשנים ועננים יהיו, להגיד כי ישר אדוני צורי ולא עוולה דבור.
Shabbat by inviting any of you who are in the process of mourning or observing a yard site to rise as we turn to page 30 and continue with Kaddish Yatom, the mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Yalmad Divrach Yirutei v'yamlich Malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam omei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yithalal shemei d'kudesha b'richu. Le'elah min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechamata damiran v'yalma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav hu ya'aseh shalom Aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Excuse me. So for those of you who are not regulars on Friday nights at Beth Shalom, it's our custom. I usually try to do a very short bit of Torah, and then we invite people to, we'll pass around a mic and ask people to introduce themselves. And if you're from out of town, where you're from, just your name and where you're from. And then if you have a blessing that's something from your week that you want to that you can distill into one, maximum 2 sentences. 2-sentence blessing from your week that is now ending. After you introduce yourself, share your blessing. For the Zaydel family, I think we all know what their blessing is this week. But first, a little bit of Torah. So I am teaching Rebbe Nachman of Bratslaw's commentary on the parasha. So I want to share with you his teaching from this week and distill it into about 3 minutes worth of teaching. So the opening of this week's parasha, Chaye Sarah, begins that this was the life of Sarah. Of course, what's ironic is that we're going to learn about Sarah's death in the opening words of the parashah. But it tells us how long she lived. She lived 100 years, she lived 20 years, and she lived 7 years. Meaning she lived 127 years. I guess people had, longer lifespans way back when. So she lived 127 years. But why would the Torah say she lived 100 years and 20 years and 7 years? That's the language of the opening verse. So the Rashi commentary says, she lived, when she was 100, she lived as though she had not sinned as though she were 20. Because apparently in Jewish law, you don't become accountable for sin until you're 21. That's an interesting question, why bar mitzvah is 13. But there's a teaching that says you have until 21. She had so little sin, it was like at the age of 100, as though she were 20. And she had, at the age of 20, the ability to see the world with the kind of openness and curiosity of a 7-year-old, like a child. That's why the Torah says 120 and 7. So Rabbi Nachman isn't satisfied with the Rashi. Rabbi Nachman says, ultimately, the aging process will happen to all of us when it comes to our physical selves. We can't beat back the time in terms of how it impacts our bodies. But says Rabbi Nachman, we can at any and all stages of our lives, and this is what Sarah's greatness was, according to Rabbi Nachman, was to live her every day of her life as though she had the childlike wonder of a 7-year-old, someone who could see the world with new and fresh eyes, as open to possibility, and as someone who could see the wonder of this world and God's presence with it, which is infused within it like a child expresses wonder and curiosity about all parts of the world. So Rabbi Nachman teaches is that, yes, we're all going to age. Our bodies will all end up becoming more frail with time, but not our spirits. Not necessarily our spirits. And I think that you can all agree that you probably have been in the presence of people well into their 90s who somehow make you feel like they have the vitality, not necessarily in their bodies, but in the way they see the world of someone much younger. I think we all understand that we can become old before our years, and we can become young with many years if we want to see the world with fresh eyes. So, my blessing for you through Rabbi Nachman is, may you all be blessed with the gift of seeing each day as filled with wonder, possibility, and the presence of the Holy One of being, who makes our lives possible so that you too can age in body but not become old in spirit. Shabbat Shalom. All right, and now to blessings. So I'm going to take this mic away, and I'll start off with a blessing. I'm Rabbi David Glansberg-Cranen. My blessing of this week was having my 2 daughters and my son-in-law around to celebrate my eldest daughter's birthday, and with Deborah's mom, who made an amazing dinner. It's a blessing to have adult kids who live close by. All right, that's my blessing. Chazan, what's your blessing?
I'm Cantor Jacob Bokar, and my blessing is to be making music with these 2 wonderful kids, and of course, this amazing band. So far it sounds good, I think.
All right, Hope, you're next. You get to introduce yourself.
I have a mic.
Oh, you have a mic. Give it then your brother.
My name's Hope Sadal. My blessing is like being here right now and getting to be like a bat mitzvah with all my family.
Nice.
My name is Max Sadal, and my blessing is also being here and being able to have a bar mitzvah. It's awesome.
Great. All right, we'll pass it around first to our musicians.
Hi, I'm Tessa Kresge, and my blessing is to be able to be here and making music.
And I'm Marianne Sutton, and I'm blessed to be here making music too. And for, as always, my husband back there making great sound.
Exactly.
Hi, my name is Morgan, and I'm blessed to be here.
I'm Coral Hittinger. I concur with all my bandmates.
Yeah, Lisa Stein, glad to make it till today.
All right, we'll invite some of our let's go to the family of our B'nai Mitzvah.
Hi, Andrew Zidell, and just amazingly blessed to be surrounded by family from near and far. This special occasion.
Hi, my name is Ian Winokur, and I'm blessed because first time using a mic and also being here.
That's awesome, dude. Tough act to follow. I'm Rachel Zidell. Just so incredibly blessed and happy to be having reached this happy day and to be with all the family and go birds. Yeah. Do you want to say your name? No.
Joe from Colorado. I'm blessed to be just in the presence of loved ones. Go Vikings.
I'm not really a Vikings lover, but I am Joe's wife. My name is Eve, also from Boulder, Colorado, and I am blessed to have food in my belly and to be able to fly the friendly skies with FAA.
I'm Marley, and I'm from Colorado, and I'm blessed to be here with everyone I love.
I'm Ellie. Flew here from Tempe, Arizona, and I'm blessed to be here celebrating my cousins and family.
I'm Grandpa Larry Zidell, and I'm honored and blessed to be here with my grandkids, B'nai Mitzvah, and it's just fun to be together.
Hi, I'm Edie Zidell, wife of Larry, and proud Grammy of two beautiful grandchildren who are being B'nai Mitzvah tomorrow, and I'm just so proud of them, and I feel blessed to be here, period, with family and friends. Shabbat Shalom.
I'm Naomi Ankle. I'm blessed. I'm from the Chicago area in Illinois, and I'm blessed to be here with my cousins to celebrate this wonderful occasion.
I'm Howard Winokur. I'm the Zeta of Hope and Max and Claire and Ian. Glad to be here.
What he said, I'm Bubby Nancy, and I'm happy to be here with family from both sides, and way to go. Proud of you guys. Keep up the good work.
Hi, I'm Uncle Sam. I'm up in North Jersey now, though I grew up in Shonham, and blessed to be here to celebrate our niece and nephew's B'nai Mitzvah. And go birds.
Yay, sports. I'm Ann Brooke. I'm a Jersey girl, born and raised. And I'm blessed to be celebrating my awesome nephew and niece. Oh, and to have married into such an awesome family.
All right, the $20 will be coming your way.
I'm Elise Feingold, better known as Bubba Deuce, and I'm just so proud and happy to be here and feel blessed.
I'm Shari Seltzer, and like Elise, I have another name as well, Tanta Shari, and I've known Hope and Max for their entire lives, and I'm thrilled to be here to celebrate with them.
I'm David Seltzer, and whatever she said is 100% correct. But just as Sarah's life is described in 3 stages, we love each of the 3 stages of the family represented here, and we know them each very, very well. So for Max and Hope and their parents, the Zidells in the next generation and the Winnikers in this generation. And it is a blessing also for us to be here to daven with Rabbi GK and Cantor, and thank you.
I am Ben Miller from Virginia, and I'm blessed to be here with family to celebrate the B'nai Mitzvah.
I am
Laura, his wife, and I'm just really blessed to be with Ben's cousins and to get to know family a bit better since we're a bit far away. And these events are the best time to celebrate.
Shelley Pally from Fairfax, Virginia. And like everybody said, I am so blessed to be with family today. It really means a lot.
I'm Nina. I'm a congregant, and I'm here with my son's friend who is researching for his class, and he's at his first Jewish service.
Hi, I'm Sal. This is such a great opportunity. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for being here. All right, wait, we have a couple people. Malka, you got to sit closer. It's too hard to get into.
I'm Dennis. This is my first time here. I'm just glad to see another day.
Welcome, welcome. No, Malka, I'm just kidding. All right, Malka.
I'm Malka Goldstein, and I feel blessed to be here and listen to the beautiful music and the service.
Thank you. All right, on to the other side of the room.
My name's Joe Lieberman, and I'm blessed to be here with all the families to help share this great simcha.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Brian Winokur, great uncle of the B'nai Mitzvot, and feeling really privileged to be here tonight.
Hi, I'm Adam, first cousin once removed of the B'nai Mitzvot, and it's blessed to be here.
I'm Catherine Weniger. I'm his wife, and we're really excited to be here with Max and Hope this weekend, and mazel tov to them both.
We'll go without microphones. I'm Tamar Weniker, the first cousin once removed on the other branch of the B'nai Mitzvah. I'm really grateful to be here with family across the country and celebrating these two as they enter the adult covenant of the Jewish people.
I'm Gal. Also glad to be here.
I'm Josh, and my blessing for this week is that my wife and I took the week to clear out our office and set up the nursery.
So this was a big week for me. Yesterday was my
Introduce yourself.
Oh, I'm Gary Greenblatt. Yesterday was my last day of work.
Wow.
I'm out. Yeah.
Okay. I am Dov Trich, friends of the Wenoker family now, I think 55 years or something. Wow, 55 years. So to add to the rabbi, my father, rest in peace, Alav Sholem, used to say, bis 100, wie 20. Not 100, like 20. So that's the addition. And I feel that I'm only 19, so it's a blessing. And my wife.
So as he said, my name is Elena Trich, and we are here like 3 minutes from this place, and I'm blessed to be here.
Thank you all for sharing your blessings. I never asked Randy for a blessing, but he's doing our sound. Randy, you have a blessing? All of us. Isn't that nice? Okay. So again, thank you all for introducing yourselves. Welcome to all of you here from places far away, and glad that we can be here to celebrate a simcha together on Shabbat. We're going to invite you, if you're able to rise, to do so as we turn to page 39 and begin the Mariv service with Baruch Hu.
Baruchu et Adonai Amivorach.
Baruch Hashem Vorach Le'olam Vahed.
Baruch Amivorach Le'olam Vahed.
You may be seated. We continue page 39, Ma'ariv Aravim privately. Baruch Atah L'Macholam.
ומעביר היום ומביא לילה ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו, אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים.
Hope is going to be leading us, Ahavat Olam, page 40.
אהבת עולם בית ישראל, עמך אהבת, תורה ומצוות חוקים ומשפטים, אותנו למדת. על כן אדוני אלוהינו, לשופטנו וכולנו, להשיח ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ויורך ימינו ויורך ימינו, ובהם נהגה יומם ולילה יומם
באהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים, ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל.
We'll join together in the Shema.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצדך היום על לבביך, ושינתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ושמתך ובקומך, ושרתם להיות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, ובטחתם על מזוזות ביתך לישערך.
Continuing privately, first paragraph of page 42. Sometime at the
כי מהשמיים על הארץ.
ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת להם, ויעשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף בטיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית וראיתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני ועשיתם אותם, ולא תדורו אחרי לבבכם ואחרי עיניכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים ולאוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם בארץ מצרים, להיות לכם אלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת.
We say Asher Koch to Max and to Hope for leading us in Shema. Turn with us now to page 44 as we continue at the top of the page.
ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ומרים בני ישראל לכנו שירה בשמחה רבה ויאמרו להם כמוך באלים אדוני, כי כמוך נהדר בקודש, תורה נעילות עוסקת. מלכותך רעה ובניך, פוגע ים לפני משה, צאלי אנו ויאמרו אדוני ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב גואלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Turn with us to page 45, and we continue now with Hashkivenu.
השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום יעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. 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 ושמור צאתנו ובואנו לחיים ולשלום בידה ויד עולם. השכיבנו אדוני אלוהינו לשלום יעמידנו מלכנו לחיים. 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 ברוך אתה אדוני הפורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים.
We'll invite you to turn with us now to page 46 as we continue with Vishamru.
and this will be in a mildly reggae klezmer style, and Hope and Max will join us.
Only mild.
Only mild, yeah. Not spicy.
השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם וביום השביעי שבות וינפש שבות וינפש Shabbat vayinafash v'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורות ברית עולם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת
We're going to invite you, if you're able to rise, to do so. Hope and Max are going to be leading us in the Chatzi Kaddish on page 46. Then we'll have some time for our own private prayer. The Amidah for the evening begins on page 47, continues privately through page 52.
יגדל ויקדש שמי רבה.
אמן.
ועלמא דברך כבותי וימליך מלכותי. בחייך ויומך ובחיי דרכו בית ישראל. בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב וימרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם לעולמי עלמיה יתברך יתברך וישבח ויתרער ויתרמה ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתהלל ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילא מכל ברכתה ושירתה ושפחתה ונחמתה דם מאירן בעלמה ויאמרו אמן.
you are still davening, please feel free to continue. If you've concluded, join with us as we conclude with Oseh Shalom. And again, for those of you who feel free to be seated if you wish to, or feel free to remain standing as we sing Oseh Shalom.
Shalom bimroav, uyaseh shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru
Standing for Kiddush as we continue on page 55 of the prayer book.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam vorei pari hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shavat kodesho b'yahava u'v'ratzon inkilanu zikaro le'maaseh b'reishit ki hu yom tehillah lanikra'ei kodesh Zecher leTzion Mitzrayim Kivanu v'acharta V'yotanu kidashta Mikol ha'amim V'shabat kodeshecha Baruch atah Adonai Mekadesh Hashavat Amen.
L'chaim. Again, if you're able to remain standing, we turn now to page 56. Max and Hope will be leading us in Aleinu.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'Adon hakol
לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הרצון, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המוניו, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא.
כי לך תכרע כל, כי מהות שלך היא לתינוק בכבוד.
ככתוב בתורתך, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד, ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ. ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא, יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו, ושמו,
Once again, we ask any of you who are in the process of mourning or observing a yard site to remain standing. As we turn now to Kaddish Atom, the rest of you should be seated. Page 58. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah. V'yalma divrach Yirutei v'yamlich malchutei. V'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael ba'agala u'vizman kariv v'yimru. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah mevorach li'olam omei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh. V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shmei dekudasha barichu. Le'elah min kol birchata v'shirata. Tush b'chata v'nechemata damiran v'yalma v'yimru. Amen. Yehei Shlama Rabbah min Shemaya. V'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael v'yimru. Amen. We ask God who brings peace and comfort on high to bring peace and comfort to all who are remembering their loved ones. Please be seated. Once again, we wish you all Shabbat Shalom and a special Mazal Tov to Hope and to Max and to your family and friends who are here to celebrate this Shabbat of you becoming B'nai Mitzvah. We want to thank all of our amazing musicians, including our B'nai Mitzvah, for leading us in beautiful music. Hope and Max, and Tess and Mary Ann and Morgan and Carl and Lisa, and of course the Chazan for bringing them all together to play. Randy for making the sound happen as he does week after week for us. We are grateful. A few announcements on behalf of the congregation. Tomorrow morning, Etgar Shabbat for our religious school students, and Shabbat morning services at 9:30. The B'nai Mitzvah Mincha Mariv service begins at 5 p.m. upstairs in our main sanctuary. We have a wonderful Torah Fund brunch on Sunday honoring Arlene Weissman. That's at 11:30 in the morning, but I think you need to have RSVP'd for that in advance. We have Romeo's meeting on this upcoming Monday at 9:15. Mindful meditation Monday at 7:40, Wednesday at 11 a.m. You can give blood and save a life on Tuesday the 18th, starting at 2 p.m. We need donors in the Delaware Valley, so please consider doing that. I'm teaching Rebbe Nachman on the Parasha Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. on Zoom, so please join me if you would like to be part of that. Cantor is teaching his class on, what are you teaching? Tefillah?
Yes.
Thursday at 2 in the Price Chapel. That's in person only. Choir meets at 6 p.m.
Oh, 7 p.m.
7 p.m. Wow, these keep changing on me,
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Our Israeli dancers are back at Beth Shalom, so if you want to do some Israeli dancing, 7:30 p.m. each week on Thursday nights. There are other things here that I don't think any of you would be interested in. Although there is something that some people, a week from Sunday, not this Sunday, The Achshav group, that is, if you're 60 or over, are welcome to come and have an Eagles watch party on Sunday. By the way, the teens are coming to our house for the watch party. So even though I'm an Achshav age group, I get to be with the teens watching the game at our house on Sunday. It's a 4:30 game against our arch rivals, who are really not very good this year, the Cowboys. Anyhow, I'm not going to go through any more of the announcements, since most of you... Oh, yes, and the concert. That's the last thing, of course. There is a wonderful concert on Sunday, December 7th at 3 p.m., which we hope you will join the cantor and a very proclaimed Georgian baritone who are going to be singing music of Georgia, the country, not the state, and Jewish music. And there will be a really wonderful concert here, so you can get tickets after Shabbat. Where do people go to get their tickets?
You can find it on our website, and we're trying to fill the 1,000 seats. So far, we've only have like 4.5 people signed up. So please get your tickets before it sells out, because it's going very quickly.
Only 995 and a half more people to
Yeah.
go. But it should be a great concert, so consider coming. All right, I think that's it for announcements. Hope and Max, are you playing or singing Adon Olam?
No.
I should have looked at it. I never do. Okay, so basically we want to invite you, because Hope and Max are very, very much lovers of Israel. We are going to end this service, and we'll invite you to rise if you are able and turn to page 448 as we sing Hatikva to end the service. Page 448.
Kulot balema penima nefesh Yehudi hoia ulefate Mizrach kadima ailet Zion Sofia בשנות הבאים להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון ירושלים להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון ירושלים.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. I know that the guests of the Zaidel family will be heading to the Goodman Auditorium for Shabbos dinner, but we'll invite anyone who's not joining them here to, we'll do a quick hamotzi. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Shabbat Shalom and Mazal Tov. Round? This must have been in the...
You're filming out of solar. That's all right. You can't trust it. You can't trust it.